Arsenal are long-term admirers of Nico Williams, who has a release clause of £50 million. However, Williams' wage demands could be a problem to any potential transfer. There would also be doubts over if the player would want to leave Athletic Bilbao in mid-season, with the club currently fourth in La Liga and in Europa League competition. Apparently, Nico Williams is looking for around £300,000 or more a week, which is a massive problem for Arsenal, because if we were to go through with the deal, Nico Williams would be one of the highest earners at the club and possibly the highest. Now, personally, I think this would be a massive problem because it sends a message to certain players at the club, such as Bukayo Saka, William Saliba, these players that have been here for the last 2 seasons now and have been put in the graft, who have been working hard and who deserve it more than anyone else. And then you get Nico Williams coming in just like that and being the highest paid earner at the club. I do really like the profile of Nico Williams. However, his stats this season has been very disappointing, to say the least, with only 1 goal and 3 assists in about 18 league games. It's not the kind of output that we need to be looking for on the left right now. If you compare it with a player like Martinelli, it's significantly worse. And what would be the point in getting a player that has a worse output than a player that we already have? And with Martinelli, I know a lot of people give him a lot of stick, but the thing is about him is that he works hard. The thing to consider is that because we'd be paying a release clause in January, it would mean that we'd have to pay it outright. And the usual thing that happens with transfers is that the money is paid over a period of time. But with this transfer, it would be all at once. So, for example, with Declan Rice, his £105 million transfer wasn't £105 million all at once. It was like 25 over, 4 or 5 years. So it is, a lot more payable. But with this one, it would be 50 million or more immediately on top of the 300,000 weekly wage.